I was skeptical making this video because 80% of people fail their New Year resolution before February, and I don't want to be in the statistics. I believe the best time to change your life is today, not tomorrow, not even next second. But that does not take away the fact that New Year is the best time to feel motivated to start something new. To be honest, these habits are not new. I've been doing most of them before now, but not enough to create the change I want. And the truth remains that if I have to share my journey with you guys here, I have to come out clean. There are still some areas in my life that need serious renovation. I mean, in this video, I'm going to be spilling those habits that I need to develop more in 2023. So I say it again, this is not a New Year resolution per se, but this is me carrying you along on my journey to growth, okay? I'm not saying New Year resolutions are bad. Instead, I'm saying they are overrated. But if you do it the right way, it's cool. And I'm hoping to do it the right way too. So with that being cleared, let's get to it.
Skill faculty. We are on the side of skill.
The first on my list is exercise. You guys know my last baby just clocked 1. As a result, I have added too much weight. Not enough excuse though. This year I'm going to be deliberate with my exercise. I'm building cues that could help the habit stick. The goal is to lose 20 kg by the end of May. So help me God. So help me God. The system for my 20 kg is I'll exercise at least 30 minutes daily. I'll drastically reduce my carb, like rice, yam. Nigerians, so God help us this time around is, I don't know. And I'll eat before 7 p.m. Then lastly, I think I'm still doing some research, but I'll do intermittent fasting more often, like, you know, not my religious, not faith-based fasting, you know what I mean now, intermittent. The second one is my prayer life. I've not been where I used to be in my prayer life. I don't know if it's because I feel overwhelmed sometimes because of the kids and all that, but really, there is no concrete excuse. I can do better. It feels empty not praying as usual. Of course, I'm talking about my personal relationship, not the general, the family, daily devotions. I skip, my point is, all I'm saying is that I skip more than I follow through in my personal devotion. So this year, I'm going to be more intentional about my prayer life. So help me God. Amen. So the next on my list on the habits I'm working on this 2023 is I'll read more. I'm definitely topping my reading skills this year. There's no arguments. I noticed audio books and Kindles are great help. I'm reading 25 to 30 books this year, hopefully, because reading has helped me tremendously and I'm not going back. So more books this year, okay? So the next one is rest. R-E-S-T, rest. Last year I really did not have adequate rest at all, but that is about to change. I don't have to finish all the chores before I can rest. With my baby growing, I'm most likely to have more sleep at night. Since the number of times he will be waking up will reduce drastically. The next habit I'm building this year is communication. I'll communicate more with families. I'm not saying I'm going to visit everyone related to me this year, no. I'm acknowledging the fact that I have some growing up to do here. I'll call more or send messages. So to do this, I'm making a list of all my friends and families, like with their birthdays and everything, and see if I can follow through. This one, I'm not making any serious promises, but I know I still have some growing up to do here. I can only try. Not so much promises here. The next habit I'm building this year is socialize. I'll socialize more. Not even more. I will socialize this year. Okay, to some extent. Ever since I started building this channel, my social life dropped. But this year will be different. Not the best in terms of that, but a little bit better than last year. Especially with kids. We need to go out more. And I really need to document this stage too. Then the next on my list is self-care. This is one habit I did nothing on last year. I did nothing on this one last year. But this year, I'm going to be deliberate about my self-care. I'm going to take care of myself more. This year is not going. I'm not going to. See, this year, I'm going to be deliberate about it. So help me God. So let's recap. The habits I am building this year, 2023. The habits that I'm developing, I'm building, I'm hoping they stick. My habits for 2023. The first one is exercise. The second one is prayer life. The third one is I'm going to read more. The fourth one is I'm going to rest. The fifth one is I'm going to communicate more with families and friends. Then the next one is I'm going to socialize. So in conclusion, in all I have said, I need to bear in mind that merely saying I will do this without actually doing it is nonsense. I need a mental shift that will get me to take action and do the things that will help me get closer to becoming better at all the above mentioned. So in line with the first one, that is exercise. I'm using this month to get all the motivations I need. So if you have any motivation, throw in. Send me some link. I need to work. I don't want to start and stop. Then I'm not just because of that, I'm stopping breastfeeding too. So if you're ready to get on this journey with me, write I am on the comment section and I will be sure to check you out. Feel free to send me a personal message, skillfaculty1@gmail.com. Until next video, I'll be here sharing you up to get better, to become a better you. Bye.